What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Stella Will, and I'm back with another YouTube video for you. I know it's been a minute since I posted a video, and I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, y'all gotta cope with me though. Since been working 2 jobs. First of all, I'm going to college and I'm playing college basketball, and on top of that, I'm trying to juggle my social life. Like, what is going on right now? I'm back in my bag, and I'm back on making videos for you guys. So no more to worry, no more. Y'all can stop DMing me now, because I'm back in my bag, yo. So basically, this video is a story time. If you didn't know, I had got a tattoo yesterday. Well, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And this is it right here. Hold on, let me show you guys. This is my tattoo. It's pretty cool. I like it. Basically, it says warrior, and the eye in the warrior is literally I'm gonna insert a picture right here just in case y'all didn't see it while I talk about it. So the eye in the warrior is a semicolon. If you guys don't know what a semicolon means, authors use a semicolon in a sentence when they could have ended the sentence, but they didn't, so they kept it going. Basically, it's used for depression and suicide. People get this people get the semicolon tattoo because they wanted to end their life, but they didn't. They kept going. They were strong. And when I tell people about this tattoo, they be like, what? You was depressed or suicide? Like, that was literally my mom the other day when I told her about the tattoo. If you look at me, you would never guess that. Honestly, if you went through my social medias, you would never see that. But you don't know what happened behind closed doors, and we just gonna get that out the way right now. Because honestly, I feel like the most happiest people in the world today, the ones who smile and laugh the most, are really the ones hurt behind closed doors. And that's a true fact, because I'm always laughing when I'm with my friends, but when it comes down to it, when I'm home alone at my nighttime or just by myself in the shower, I start crying. So yeah, so this basically is a story time of what I went through: anxiety, suicide, self-harm. So honestly, I want to say my depression started when I was like 11 years old. It had to. Or maybe when I was younger. I don't honestly remember, but I do remember the suicide thoughts happening when I was like 12 in middle school. First of all, I got bullied in middle school, and it's so crazy because the people who used to bully me is now trying to be my friends, or is trying to talk to me like in my DMs, trying to talk to me, sending me heart eyes, and I just be like, I don't know, like, you just hurted me so bad when I was younger. Like, you made me feel like I was just nothing, and now you just want to like send me heart eyes. It don't work that way. Honestly, I got bullied, but it was never to the point where I had got like people sending me like hate stuff, like kill yourself, all this and that, the world will be better. That never happened to me, and I'm blessed for that to never happen. I'm really sorry if that did happen to you, but I was just never happy, and my suicide thoughts came from just never being happy. Like, it comes a time where you just literally get tired of being sad all the time. So that's how I was. Like, I was just sad all the time. So being sad, I got tired, and then my suicide thoughts came, like, maybe if I just die, I'll stop feeling like this. Like, that was literally my thought process going through all this. Like, it wasn't because I wasn't this, but then on top of that, I'm not gonna fake, I was really insecure from all that bullying. So like, I felt ugly, I felt like disgusting all the time, because people just made me feel like that. Like, y'all don't understand, people, I used to get made fun of so bad in middle school, and I don't even know why, because I was cool with everybody, but like, people would still talk about me. Like, I remember this one day, these people was talking about my neck and how long it was. But now I'm like, dang, I could be a model with this neck. Honestly, because models have long necks. But like who just said something? Or like when I was wearing glasses, people was making fun of me for that. Like, dang, I'm just trying to see, and y'all just trying to make jokes out of my glasses. Like, dang, I'm trying to figure out if this says 2 or 3, and you over here making fun of my glasses. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, that's like when it really started. Like, I used to get made fun of, and that's when the insecurities really started. and I just felt ugly. I hated my skin tone. I hated my hair. I hated I had to wear glasses. I hated that it was just my neck, like how tall I was. Bro, when I had to wear high waters all the time because I had no pants that fit me all the way down. Still don't, but I don't care because what you gonna do? You gonna beat me up or something? Back then I didn't have that confidence, and I still really don't, but it's just common sense now. Like, if I was to wear glasses and somebody was to say something, I'm like, bro, chill out. I'm just trying to see. That's when it all started. That's when the insecurity started. And then when I got to high school, boys was never, I'm not saying I was the type to, I'm not on no Aisha stuff either. Like, I don't get no attention from boys, but like dang, like all the girls was getting like guys in their DMs and like stuff. And I was just like, and I was literally getting friend zoned like all the time, y'all. All the time. And this was all throughout high school until I got into my sophomore year, and then I got into a serious relationship. But that's a whole nother, that's further down the storyline. When I got to high school, the bullying continued, but it wasn't that bad because I was still cool with everybody like I was in middle school. But like people would still talk about me, or like, and I still felt ugly all the time. I just have low self-esteem, and I don't know why, but because everybody tells me that I'm pretty, but if you don't feel that way about yourself, then what you tell me, it does not matter. So you can tell me I'm the most beautiful person ever, and of course I'm a like, thank you, like that's the most nicest thing you could say to me. But if I don't feel that way about myself, that's not gonna change my perspective on my self-esteem. High school, that's when I really became depressed. Like, I started playing basketball. First of all, I started playing basketball. That was my outlet. So, and I sucked. So freshman year, I was getting called ugly. I was being called sucky in all the sports that I played. Like, it just was never like no positive energy around me. It was always negative. So you add negative energy on top of being unhappy. I was just sad all the time, like literally. So then I had got into my junior year, and that's when I had got into a relationship. And I'm like, oh, wait, this is cool. Like, so you ever met somebody who, like, comes up and just makes you feel so special? Like, everything's just so good. Like, that's how it was. Like, literally, that's literally how it was. Like, I didn't care for nothing no more. Like, I'm not gonna fake. And that was my problem. I shouldn't have done that. Like, I put all my happiness into this one person. Like, my happiness was on like them. Like, if they was upset, then I was upset. Like, it was like that type of thing. But like, they made me happy. I'm not gonna fake. He made me happy. So you get that my junior year, I'm like, okay, this is cool. Excuse me. So you get that, and I'm like, this is cool. So junior year, senior year, I'm cool. Like, I have a boyfriend, been with him for 2 years, 3 years. We chilling, we good. Basketball, I'm starting to like work out more. Everything's going all good. So after senior year is when it got tougher. I'm not gonna fake. It really did get tougher though, because I was living with my dad, but I still had to like do stuff for my own, like figure out a way to work. I had more responsibilities, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing and that's gonna cause depression, but you just gotta learn how to focus on your responsibilities. And I wasn't like that. Like, I'm just not a really responsible person, honestly, but I'm still working on it. So when I got to college, I had got my first apartment, and so I had a car out of high school, but it literally broke down the week before I went to college, and I was out of a car. Like, it was too last minute for me to get a car. I had to pay for my classes and all, my apartment. It was just too late. So I'm moving to a different city without a car. My roommate had a car, and I'm not gonna lie, that was good, but she would go home and I would just be lonely. And then on top of that, my relationship was literally going downhill as all of this was happening. Like, when I moved out of my city to go to college, it just went straight downhill. So just imagine your happiness in that one person, and it's just going downhill. And that was my problem. I shouldn't have put my happiness into that one person, but I did. And I mean, I'm not saying I regret it, but I could have done it a different way, and maybe that would have changed how everything worked out in my life. Everything happens for a reason. My whole relationship went downhill. School was stressing me out because, honestly, I'm not gonna fake, college is not for everybody. And only reason I'm in college, honestly, is because of basketball. Basketball really keeps me focused, and it keeps my head on straight. I'm not gonna lie. So I went to college. I'm playing basketball, but my grades is like iffy. Basketball, I'm trying to like change over to college basketball from high school basketball, so I'm going through that transfer. So then my relationship is like it's nowhere to be found no more. Like literally, like we was on and off, but like it wasn't the same. I was really unhappy. He was really unhappy. And just imagine your happiness being into that person. It was just the worst thing ever. So he was the only one that was there for me. Honestly, I felt like maybe that was my problem too in high school when I started dating him. I let go of all my friends. I just focused on me and him. You honestly don't do that. That is such a regret. Please do not do that. You do not need to let go of your friends or stop doing stuff with people to focus on a relationship with a significant other. You should not do that at all. But that's what I did. Everything happens for a reason. Back to the story. So he was the only one there for me. So when I lost him, it was like I lost everything. Like I just felt so alone, and I didn't have nobody to talk to up at my school. It was just me, myself, and I, because my roommate was always gone. So that's when I started like being sad. Like every night it was just terrible because like I'm not at home. First of all, I'm in college, so I don't have like all the luxuries I did at home. I don't have cable. I don't have Wi-Fi. I don't have all my friends around me because I'm away. I didn't make a lot of new friends in college. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Like, they was always busy and stuff. And I'm not gonna cap, my basketball team really helped me. My college basketball team. Like, y'all really the MVPs because y'all really kept me going through the basketball season and school year. So, if y'all watching this video, shout out to y'all. I really love y'all. I'm about to pop a picture out right here because y'all really the MVPs. I really love y'all. But I was really alone in my apartment, like, every day. So, okay, so then I started hating myself because my relationship, like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, my relationship, I don't know, I just felt low. Like, I was just always feeling like, dang, why can't I make this boy happy? Like, I tried everything. I would do anything for him, and I felt like it just was never enough. And no, I'm not throwing no shade, no disrespect to him because honestly, I do love him, and that's really going to be like my rock always. Whenever he need me, he know he can call me. But it was just like, I just felt like I was never enough for him. And I'm saying, all my happiness and everything I had was into him. So feeling like that, I just started hating myself. I hated how I looked because when we would go on our breaks, like we would just break up, he would talk to like girls I felt was like way prettier, which was what I'm not gonna cap. Like, he talked to some really pretty girls, and I just be like, dang, like, that's messed up. And I'll look at them and I'll look at me like, what is wrong with me? But so that's when the insecurities start coming back, and like everything was just going downhill. I was feeling alone. I didn't have nobody to talk to. My relationship was gone. I felt ugly. I felt disgusting with myself. And that's when the self-harm came. So I'm gonna just pop up a picture. This is my arm, and I have a picture of my thigh too, but I don't know, like, with self-harm, and it's so crazy because, like, every time somebody, I bring it up, they be like, that's white people stuff. No, it's not. Like, why? Why are you, that don't make no sense. I hate when people say that. That's white people stuff. No, it's not. So only a white person can hate themselves. Only a white person can feel the urge to cut in their arm. Like, no. Like, make common sense when you say stuff like that. But, the self-harm, I feel like, well, I know I only did it because I hated myself. And cutting myself was literally the only way to take my anger out on myself because I hated myself. It's not like I could beat myself up. So I would just cut. Like, every time I would say something was wrong with me, and I would just cut. Like, it was so bad. Like, it was really bad to the point where, like, I would just say one thing, and I would just cut. And I used my work box cutter at that. Like, this is what I used when I used to cut myself. Yeah, it's just like a work box cutter, but like they were like really sharp. No, I don't self-harm myself no more. Actually, I got this tattoo because I don't do it. I'm a warrior. I conquered what I wanted to. I don't feel like, I'll have like a little thought there or something, but like I don't have the urge to like just want to die, like not live life. But, like, going back to what I was saying, yeah, so that's why I started cutting myself. I just hated myself, and that was my way of taking my anger out on myself. So, I was doing that, and then it was deep. Like, I was just depressed. So a few months go by, and then I just started focusing on myself, honestly, and like focus on your picture, what I really want to do in life, where I want to go. And I'm not gonna say I have my life figured out, because I don't at all. I don't have my life figured out at all. But I'm saying I'm going day by day. I'm just getting stronger and stronger, honestly. Like, I just want to be more happy, like, and that don't have to come off by yourself. Giving somebody else a compliment and seeing they smile about, like, it's just literally the best thing ever. Like, I learned to, like, my happiness is important, but other people's are too. And once you start seeing other people's happiness, then you be like, dang, like, oh, that's so nice. And like, people have been like really uplifting me a lot more. Like, after my relationship was over, I started focusing on myself, and I started making more friends. I started going out and doing more stuff like with people, and like, I just been focusing on my happiness and what I start and try new things. Like, that's the things that made me grow into the warrior that I am today. The tattoo, I call myself a warrior. So after a few months, like, as that was going by, my cuts had became scars, and like, it was literally like lines on my arms. And every time I wore a short sleeve or like my tube tops, people would stare, and I'm like, do you want to know about them? Like, why are you staring? Nah, I'm just playing. I knew people was gonna stare, and I'm not saying I covered up my tattoos just so people wouldn't stare, because I honestly didn't care. It was better than the cuts. I was wearing long sleeves for like, I'm happy that it all happened in winter, but like, in basketball, long sleeves, all that, because I just didn't want nobody asking me about it, and they was like fresh cuts. So, but yeah, I got the tattoo because it's just a symbol of what I went through. Like, if you now that you know what a semicolon tattoo means, or like a semicolon, and you see somebody has that as a symbol somewhere, you know what they went through. So show some sympathy. Like, don't be just trying to judge them, because they're already going through pain. They don't need you on top of that to be throwing shots or anything at them. So just leave everybody alone, bro. Just leave all the negative energy alone. Just uncalled for. That stuff really hurts people, and I was one of those people who was really hurt, and I would play it cool like I wasn't, but deep down I was. So you gotta watch out for those people too. But now y'all know my story. Like, y'all know everything I went through. Like, it's tough. It's a tough world. So now y'all know my story, and I really hope y'all enjoyed it and stayed to watch and know what I went through. Y'all wanted to see this video, so I'm giving y'all this video. Don't be afraid to hit my line if you ever feel like you about to cut yourself, if you want to kill yourself, if you're depressed, if you're sad. Please DM me for my number. I would literally sit there and listen to you on FaceTime, cry, and I will cry with you. Like, I'm one of those type of people, because I know how it feels. So like, when I tell you DM me if you feel that type of way, please do. If you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to mentor you, I will be that person for you. So just don't be afraid to hit my line. Now you know the story behind the tattoo. Now you know the story behind the cuts and everything I went through. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you did, make sure you like and you comment and you subscribe to my channel, y'all. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social media. I'm about to pop it up right now. Make sure you guys do that so you guys can stay tuned to all the contents that's coming up. I swear it's gonna be a ride. It's a roller coaster. Y'all want to be a part, because I'm going up. I'm only going up from here. So make sure y'all do that. If you want to see any new videos that you want to see, make sure you comment all the videos that you want to see. That if you want me to do, make sure you comment so I can do them. And thank you guys so much for supporting me through everything I've been through. And thank you so much for supporting me now through my YouTube channel. I really do love you guys so much. And yeah, so kisses out to my fans, kisses out to my friends, my subscribers, my followers. I love you. Stay up. Ever we get into, we got the vibe, we got the juice, baby.